If you're watching this video, you either A, stumbled upon it by yourself, B, stumbled upon it after I sent it, or it was referenced because you asked a question that I've already answered here, or C, I don't have a C. Anyways, this is an introduction video to me, to my character, to my channel, and any other questions that I can think of. Let's get started. The proper way to pronounce my name is itscineris. Of course, if you do end up saying itscineris, itscineris, whichever one, I would probably respond to both, just because it is a word that is not an English word, right? It's not, it's not commonly used. It's a Latin word. It means ashes. It will make more sense as I explain my character, and this video will be time-stamped as well. So if you do want to just go straight to possibly the question that matters the most to you, if you want to come back to this video because you forgot an answer I said already or whatever, don't want to watch the whole thing, I get it, there'll be timestamps. But yeah, my name is itscineris, and I'm a VTuber, like I said before. I learned about VTubing fairly recently. I thought it was very interesting. I really enjoy the fact that there is no right or wrong way to be a VTuber. You can do essentially whatever you want. You can go crazy with it, right?
Go crazy! Go stupid! Go crazy!
You can, you could be I don't know, like a puppy or something, I don't know. And, essentially get really creative with it. And I enjoyed seeing that creativity, and I decided that's something I wanted to do. So here I am. My character and lore, etc. will be further down, but just a few more facts about me. I am 27. I'm filming this on, I was checking the time. I'm filming this on March 2nd of 2025, okay? So as of this date, I am 27 years old. I live in New York City. I'm somebody who really likes to read. I like to write. I like video games. I'm a big fan of K-pop. All three of those, which will be a big part of this channel. And that's a great way to segue into what this channel is about. So the main three things that will be on this channel: video games, book reviews, and reaction videos. Mostly K-pop, but there might be one or two non-K-pop reactions. We will just have to see how it goes. Now, are those three very different things to be doing all at once on one channel? Yes. Am I gonna do it anyway? Also yes. For years, I've toyed around with the idea of content creation. I've started and stopped. I've started a venture, ended it, the whole 9 yards, right? And all throughout that time, I was always told by people, find your niche, find that one thing that you do that nobody else is doing. And so I kind of interpreted that as, don't let your other hobbies bleed into this one thing you have going on. And while I've seen that work for a lot of people, I don't think it works for me. I think at some point I will do something very, very specific, and then eventually I will just give up because I don't want to just sit here and do that one thing over and over and over again because I got bored, like I was bored. So instead, I'm trying a different approach where if I don't want to choose between the three, I'm not going to. And I think that's beautiful. I think that's great. Because everyone is multilateral. Everyone has different sides to them. Somebody who finds me on from a K-pop reaction might also like to read and will want to hear what I have to say about a book. Somebody who plays video games might also listen to K-pop and want to see what I thought about the newest comeback. A quick overview. Video games. My favorite video games, the video games that might appear the most on this channel: Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact, Zenless Zone Zero, maybe Infinity Nikki, maybe even a little Love in Deep Space, maybe a... Yeah, I think that's mostly all the games I play. Oh, The Sims, the one I've been playing the most and somehow forgot about. Yeah, Sims 4, been playing for at least 10 years. That might make an appearance here at some point as well. So, book reviews. I read a lot of fiction. I'd rather do reviews on longer books, on books involving, teens and up kind of characters. But I think a big part of why I want to do book reviews on the channel comes from work, and that's something that I enjoy as part of my my job, is reviewing books to make sure that they're appropriate and enriching for kids. So I want to do book reviews for the books I read in my spare time, which is what's going to be on this channel. And the third is K-pop reviews. So for K-pop, I've been a fan of K-pop since, I want to say, 2018, maybe, question mark. I'm sure my friends will watch this video and clock me if I'm remembering that incorrectly. But yeah, I've been a big fan. I'd say mostly third, fourth gen. I like a couple of fifth gen groups currently. We'll probably be doing quite a few fifth gen K-pop reactions. That's what there's the most content of that I have not seen, I guess. So, yeah, a couple of groups that are my favorite from K-pop. Right off the top of my head, you have Monster X, you have 17. I really like Twice. Twice contains my favorite female idol, which is Nayeon. And I like quite a few soloists. Like there's Chungha, there's Woods, right? People who aren't considered K-pop, but they work out of K-pop, like maybe like K-hip-hop artists, K-indie artists. So there's Junie, there's Gemini, NCT, all the iterations, all the variables. Maybe further down the line, like I could express that more or dive more into like my knowledge of K-pop. I will say I don't watch a lot of girl group content. Again, I don't like, there's been such discourse on girl group versus boy group stands and everything else. Like that's not me. I am not. I don't care. I don't care. if the girl group is good, I'm gonna listen to it. If the boy group is good, I'm gonna listen to it. That's point blank period. Whatever. I am not somebody that's part of all of that stuff. ATs. ATs is one of my very favorites. I've seen them in concert multiple times. Yeah, I really enjoy these types of groups, and I've come to realize that in the past year or so, I've been just very busy with work and life and all these other personal things that there's been so much content that I haven't reacted to. Well, I haven't I've never reacted to content before. I don't know why I said that. There's a lot of things where I just have not seen it, or even groups that I'm very into. I believe 17 has had at least 2 comebacks that I have not watched at this point. I decided that it was probably a good opportunity for me to film myself watching these things, reacting to these things, giving my input, and then I hope to just build my own little community of people who are like-minded to me and who enjoy things the way I do, who potentially think the same way as me or similar as to me. And yeah, this section is getting kind of long, right? It's getting kind of yappy. So we're gonna move on to my lore. Okay, so like I said before, I'm a VTuber, and a big thing, or I should say a pretty popular part of being a VTuber, is having your whole character and creating a character from scratch, or a character that's based on something maybe. And again, you can really let your creativity run wild when you are thinking or creating your own character. I used to VTube with a different model, which was a customizable model that was kind of like a one size fits all. I just wanted something that was more personal to me, something that was mine, and so that creates the model you're seeing on the screen right now. So, like I said, this is Itscineris. I've decided to make her my same age, so she is 27. The main parts of her story is that, or I should say, the main part of my story is, if y'all can't tell, I'm very nervous. I don't know why. I've spoken on live streams before. I've done live streams before. I've done videos before. I don't know why I just always get so nervous or get so stuttery. Is that a word? So now we're going to get into my VTuber lore. So my VTuber model is a fire-wielding demigod. Her main power is pyroportation, in which she can conjure up, she can summon flames, she can conjure.
That you
That is kind of why you see me with the split tone hair, the flames on the shirt. Actually, let me see if I zoom out and show her full model, her fullness in all her glory. So this is my model fully from head to toe. She's a full body model. As you can see, she has the fire extinguisher tattoo over here. We have the flames on the shirt, of course, the split tone hair, right? Her story is more of kind of Percy Jackson adjacent. Not really, but in terms of her dad is Vulcan, the Roman god of fire, and her mom is just a regular human, I guess. Um, and for a very long time, for years of her life, right, she thought that, she was just regular. I realize she's like really zoomed in. Jesus. She thought she was a regular person. Didn't know she had any type of powers. Powers had never manifested. Until there was a house fire where she thought all her family had gotten killed. Yeah. So, long story short, maybe I should do a lore video. If anybody sees this and wants like an actual lore video where I go into depth about it, that would actually be pretty fun. So yeah, my VTuber model's dad is the Roman god of fire, Vulcan. He presented himself to her mother in human form. Obviously, she's a human. She had no idea that she was bumping fronts with like a deity. So
What did he say?
yeah, got pregnant. Jupiter, actually, my grandpa, I guess, punishes my dad, sends him back to Olympus, or takes him back to Olympus, and my mom doesn't see him again. She meets Hendrix, my human dad. She meets him. They fall in love. He knows I'm not his. They tough it out anyways, I guess. And happily ever after, right? Until I'm about 25 and they all get kidnapped by Jupiter and Pluto, the god of the underworld, right? This was all a huge scheme, right? To just kill all demigods, i.e. me, my best friend, Aqua. Her dad is Neptune, right? King of the sea, god of the sea. And yeah, so obviously I'm still here. I'm still kicking, so they didn't get me. They can't get your girl. Period. And yeah, so that's the gist of her story. Like I said, if anyone wants to know more details, you can comment down below. I did get this question before. I guess, trigger warning, politics, I guess. I don't know if it's really politics because it's my real life, but disclaimer, I am actually black. I've had people ask oh, your VTuber model is black. Are you black, or is it just your model that's black? And part of me wanted to just be like, why the heck would I do that? But you know what? In this day and age, you never really know. I am black. Always have been, always will be. My VTuber model, at least her skin tone looks like mine. Okay. If no one's realized this entire time that I've been rambling and carrying on, I do have ADHD. And besides that, yeah, I don't know, I guess that's it, really. So yeah, anyways, if you made it to the end of this video, this train wreck of a video, thanks so much for watching. You're a real one for getting to the end of this, because I went on 8 different tangents. Or maybe you guys will never know that I went on 8 different tangents. Maybe I'm cutting all that shit out. Who knows? Stay tuned. If you have any other questions, you can let me know in the comments below. Twitter, Bluesky, Twitch, will all be linked down below. The place to probably reach me the quickest would probably be Twitter, just because I would see the notification like the quickest, I guess. Um, yeah. Bye.